Hey everyone, your girl is here. It's now officially 6:07. It's officially time to go ahead and wake on up. I did wake up at about 4:15. Um, I did have to go tinkle, but I decided to hold it in for a little bit, not go right away. So obviously then I got up around 5, went tinkle. Then I laid here for about another half an hour, and then I officially went ahead and took my pills, so definitely time to get on up here. I took them about 15 minutes ago. And today is there's a first time for everything Wednesday. Because this is insane, guys. Absolutely insane. Maybe this is why, right? Like, I slept so good, right? And my nostrils just magically, right? Didn't, you know, completely clear last night, right? That was insane without even using the Vicks. But I don't know if this is the first time. I have to think about it a little bit. But maybe it's the energy, right? Being transported, right? Like I said, because I was then looking at my Instagram, right? And obviously, you would not believe it, but the location one came up in my suggestions. Obviously, everybody knows I don't follow her, right? And obviously, I don't follow her because, um, out of respecting her, right? So, obviously, I don't do that because then somebody could look at who I follow, right? And then say, oh, this is the person, right? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't ever do that. But holy cow, guys, you would not believe it. 10 freaking hours ago. So, basically, as I was falling asleep last night. That is absolutely freaking insane, guys. And it's absolutely also insane because she is pretty close to where I was, right? Um, obviously, you guys know how I was in Buffalo, right? For the Eternal Flame. Well, she was just up from there in Toronto. Crossing paths, once again, absolutely insane, guys. So, I think this might be a first time that, like, I wake up because of it, right? Um, but guys, holy cow, that was insane. It literally said 10 hours ago. I was like, wait, 10 hours ago. Guys, that was like 9. That was as I was getting off last night. What the heck? That is insane, guys. But that's the first time that I didn't, like, feel it in my bones, like, then. So, and whenever you're talking about, like, feeling it, is that considered? Well, I don't. I have to think about it a little bit. Wake up here a little bit and go get breakfast. But that might be a first time, guys. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now is now officially 7:42, and I had some eggs in a bagel, and then I started clearing my room, stripping my room. I just vacuumed it again, so it's really really nice. We won't have all this hair and dirt and stuff, right? So yeah, we won't have any of that going on. So what in the heck is this? Ow, Alyssa. Uh, I don't know what that is. It's there with a lot of sand. I was like, oh, well, alrighty then, guys. What in the heck? It's like, I definitely know that when that stuff goes on, it goes on in the bathroom. Like, what? Alright, guys. Well, alrighty then, Wednesday, guys. Well, alrighty then, guys. So, holy cow, guys. That's insane. So, anyhow, guys, we'll officially, like I said, though, go ahead and get to some cleaning here. And then I also didn't cut that out. Or, I'm sorry, I also didn't film, right? Like, get out the GoPro and film that. And film much of the breakfast. Obviously, I filmed just a couple films, and I included those here. And obviously, me in my final 15 minutes. Like I said, I pretty much got up then at that point. So, I got my other phone and turned on Myrtle Beach, right? And then used this phone, right? Oh no, it's out there actually. No, I put it away. So yeah, you guys know I put that other phone there and listened to some exciting music. So yeah, we'll officially though go ahead and get going. So yeah, all right, guys, let's officially go ahead and get going because we will officially
put out the trail camera today. So today I'm thinking about finishing my marathon month, right? So therefore, right, once we're having our marathon month, we might as well just put it out then. And I'm kind of not expecting to, I'm not anticipating, there we go, or I guess would be an expectation too, of like putting it like anywhere specific. I like a stream, nearby or whatever. I'm thinking about literally just putting it out and just seeing what happens, right? So that'll be really, really fun. I might have to, take some, like, I don't know, like, something that ends up, like, super noticeable, and, like, put it, like, down low at the tree. And also something that won't, like, become non-visible, right, by the, like the elements of nature, right? So I don't want like to put like markers so I know, okay, well at this tree I turn left until this tree, right? And then I turn right. Obviously I don't foresee that I need that, but it's still just kind of cool to do, right? So I'm trying to think of like a little something I can do, like do I put like a thumbtack into the tree, right? I mean, I've actually seen that a couple times when I'm out and about. People just put these real little small thumbtacks in the tree. So maybe they also do what I'm doing, right? Put it way out there. So yeah, I just kind of want to, get a feel, a start feel. And while we're there today as well, we'll pick out the Y sticks, which I did think of an issue with that. You have to also have it be looped down onto the tree itself. So obviously not all the time will you have an additional branch behind, right? But even if you did, that Y stick is still on that branch below, right? So, and you have the trail camera there. Obviously, I mean, it would need to be a massively, massively major strong wind to knock that down, and then if you don't check it for 2 weeks, it's been down, from the wind. So I don't really know exactly how to do all of that, but we'll find a way to do all that, so, yeah, without further ado though, let's go ahead and finish this. You guys can see exactly what I just said, why I didn't include, and start making a lot of films this morning, because I just would have been already like 20 minutes. So, and hey, that's okay to have those longer films. Yeah, so, well, actually, I just want to also add this. So, we're kind of all over the place here this morning, but we're getting everything taken care of. So, also, speaking of what I said yesterday with the sleep, well, this also goes off this morning. So, obviously, kind of like what I had said before with like, well, you're not valid, right? You can only imagine, right? Well, again, I actually am valid, and sometimes me helping can also be good too. So, for example, with the sleep, right? People who are, enjoy life, right? They don't have just a couple things that they do that take up their whole day, right? So, for example, a normal person, well, a person who's really depressed, like I had said yesterday, and with the sleep and all of that, they'll do, like, maybe they'll do, I don't know, like an hour of walking. They'll go to work, and maybe they'll do like one thing to clean the bathroom, right? And then it's like, oh my god, it's only 7 in the morning, like right now, it's not even 8 in the morning, right? And I've done all this stuff so far today. So it's like, oh my god, all I want to do now is just go back to sleep, right? And then just, because again, it's like, oh my god, to the time that I actually usually go to sleep, there's just all this time. I don't know what the hell to do, right? So, and that's an indicator of not enjoying life, right? So, I also think that's kind of cool to share. Yeah, so anyhow, guys, Wild Wednesday already with lots of really cool additions, right? Kind of like my Wild Wednesday about just over 2 months ago, right? Wildly wrapped everything into a wrap, right? And that's obviously when I saw the location on. And obviously, then it was about a whole another month then until I actually shared with you guys. Because try not to express gratitude, but it ain't working, right? So yes, obviously that happened. And we was like, it's like that, Kobe Collette song, right? I'm tired of holding this inside my head, right? So yes, obviously that's what I did. I was like, you know what? We're just gonna, just tell you guys about it. And I also think that it's really cool, because I officially had, seen her pretty much right on her way out, basically. Because she's so busy doing all this stuff now, right? And it's like, oh my god, what an amazing time for a reunion, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, guys, so anyhow, I'll officially, like I said, though, go ahead and, without further ado, get on into this. But, this is definitely a good start for today. Maybe it will be a wildly wrap everything into a wrap Wednesday, round 2, right? So, alright, guys, yeah, and it was actually just about this time, too, because it was right before the new moon, right? Whenever Graham and I were down there, and I was going to Coudersport that weekend. Do you guys remember that? Yes, guys, that was my time in May, right? So, that's crazy. Yeah, so, anyhow, there it is, raining. Ooh, guys, there's gonna be a rainbow! 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 Alright, holy cow! You guys can hear it. Let me show you guys this. Wow, guys, that's crazy. Might be the whiskey, right? Or the midnight rain. So, anyhow, guys, but everywhere I go, right? I think about, no, actually, I don't always, not everywhere I go, but the number of days where I don't think about her at least one time is very, very rare, right? Like, very rare. Like, I can't even remember the last time that I didn't think about her at all. It's kind of like that one song, About You Now, right? By, what is it called? Sugar something? That's right. Because I know, or not a day passed me by when I don't think about you. Alright, guys. Without further ado, 11 whole minutes. Let's officially go ahead and get to some scrubbing of the floor. You guys can hear the 752. Girl issues, guys. Girl issues. Right, here we go. Alright. Keep working our way back, guys. Whoa. We're getting up close and personal with Alyssa's intimates today, guys. Accidentally. Gosh. I did not mean to do that, guys. I'm gonna have so much blurring to do. I'm not being ladylike right now. Whew. Alright. Now we have to... Gosh, guys. I should definitely be wearing a sports bra right now. You know, you could call this... Oh my god, guys, there's definitely a rainbow. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, let's go look. Holy cow. This is insane. You know, we could call this a Why Not Be Showful Wednesday, right? Right? Why not be Showful Wednesday? I haven't done a Showful Saturday or Sunday in a little bit. Alright guys, let's look. Where is it? There it is! There it is! Wait, hang on. No, go down. 2, 1. Guys, perfect! Look at that. Let me get a side photo. Alright guys, so there I officially am, guys. Holy cow, I cannot believe it. A freaking rainbow. Oh my god, guys. Rainbows are good signs, guys. You guys know that for sure. Always a good sign for me. So, anyhow, guys, we'll officially, like I said, though, go ahead and finish this. So, yeah, just want to come on and show that. That was beautiful, guys. That's the first time that it's rained. Really, that's crazy. Hard to believe, actually. You know, even in like this. Well, it might have happened when I was gone. I'll have to ask Graham. But even like all like last summer, right? Even in the mornings, right? And even up until this, guys, that's crazy to think about. Out of all the times, even in the fall time, there's a lot of rainbows too. What the heck, guys? That's crazy. I can't believe that. That's the first time. And we've lived here over a year now, Graham and I. That's crazy. Guys, I gotta be careful. Why not be Showful Wednesday, huh? For real. Alright guys, now we just gotta finish this last little segment. Whew. It's a good thing I got that cover on here, guys. Guys, I have so much editing to do. Oh my god. Alright guys, let's officially finish. And you guys can actually see that first video was 15 minutes. So, I've been talking the whole time, so I can't speed anything up. So again, definitely good that I didn't record much this morning. Alright guys, that does it. Alright guys. Whew. Guys, I have so much editing to do. So much. Alright guys, let me go ahead and go tinkle. We'll be right back on with you guys, and then we'll finish today's films. Even after the sun went behind the clouds, Mumu, look at that. You don't say, do you? Miami Beach. When low, when high.
Company not gonna pick up garbage anymore.
You know, I bet you they'll try to steal other people's. You know?
The what?
They'll try to steal other people's.
Other people's what?
Garbage. Like, for example, let's say they have 5 bags, okay? They'll put 1 bag at another person. You know how people steal people's energy, right? That's why they have that lock on the box out here, so nobody steals our energy. Well, so it's kind of like a theft of services.
You can put on
But it's not a theft of services. Alright, I'm gonna go run these letters out, Mumu. I'm running out the letters in the trash. Well, Mumu, I'll have to drop them off somewhere. The mail's already came. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now. It literally just downpoured again like crazy. I want to say maybe like 5 minutes, but now it's gone. But that's not going to deter me. What I'm going to do today is we're going to do those 4 miles. And then we're going to go put out that trail cam deep in the mountains. Even with the rain, we don't care. Obviously, I'm not going to wear... I actually can wear this outfit right here. I'm just going to have to... well, let me try and think. I'll just keep on the sports bra, actually. I'll probably blend in. I'll probably put on my green sports bra. Actually, I might put on some green bottoms, too, right? So we can go kind of like stealth in there, right? In the mountains. And then we'll get that out. And obviously, just take off the shirt, right? So do a hot girl trail cam hike, right? Deep mountain trail cam hot girl hike. Or something like that. You guys get the point. So obviously you guys saw as well. I literally just redid all my stuff as well. This whole table here, the TV, the vanity, right? I just redid that as well. Since I already did the floor this morning, right? So without further ado, as you guys saw, my bikini bottoms, guys. These came the whole way from Nevada. So that's crazy. Way out west. That's where they came from. So, we'll officially... Whoa! Alyssa. Making it harder on yourself. Come on. Ooh! Guys, look! They look good. Forever young. Forever young. Forever young. Alright, guys. We'll get them out here. And then we'll officially try these on, though, later today. I want to definitely go ahead and get going here. And just, you know, again, enjoy my time. So, let's see here. Ooh, wow. Whole bunch of really nice, except, obviously, the lip coverage is a little, yikes, guys. You know, not big lip friendly for reals. Not big lip friendly at all, guys. Nope, nope, and nope. So, might have a little bit of issues in these, but we'll see. We'll see, guys. Big lip, not friendly, guys. No. Alright, a little buff babe would not fit in these, that's a fact. Well, actually, I don't really know, because a lot of her stuff is crazy, how she, right? Right? Obviously, again, right? Like the day that I got hers, right? Obviously, right? It's like, wait, hold on here. Wait, hold on. There's, what? No. And wow, like I said, right? You know, that is something that is reserved for love and for that. It's like, well, this is what I've been waiting for, right? Here, this is what I can give you, right? This is how we can become one, right? This is what I have, right? So, yeah, that was insane. Obviously, again, though, it's a little bit different, you know, because she's not actually my partner, duh, right? But Yeah. So anyhow, I don't need to get back into all of that. But yeah, that is crazy, guys. So anyhow, we'll officially go ahead though. I just want to show me opening them up. And then I'll put all my stuff back together. And then we'll go get out this trail cam and do a really good run. Here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So here I officially am now. As you guys can officially see, it's about 9:30 now. So thankfully, here comes the sun, and hopefully it's here to stay this time. But anyhow, we officially need to go ahead and change the batteries in this. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I do that. And then I'm also going to plug it in again and just make sure the films aren't too much. But they also might be things that I can just get rid of because, again, think about it. I already show you guys the films. You know, and honestly, I'm thinking about this year, since it's Super Lush Life, and we're doing it as the step up from last. I was thinking about doing, like, a top 5 Trocam videos. So it is nice to save nominations. So I'm going to plug it back in, though, and still see how much data is left on it. And, you know, I'll probably just keep it then. But I just want to make sure. So let me go ahead and change out the batteries. And then, like I said, we'll officially go ahead and get on my run. Aiming for 4 miles today, and then on Friday I just have to do about 2, and I have my full marathon month, so that's really, really good. And yeah, other than that, we'll officially go ahead and get going, so I'll talk to you guys very soon. Ooh. Oh, except actually it reset everything. Holy cow. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and reset all those dates. But I don't need to do that with you guys because this video is already like 30 minutes long. And we got a long hike to do today. And then I'll be basically at an hour, guys, and it's not even this is insane. It's not even lunchtime at that point. I'll be at an hour. So, yeah, let's officially just go ahead and cut out some stuff, right? And I'll be back on with you guys soon. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So here I officially am now. I'm officially done with my run. Wanted to show you guys me putting on my shoes. So, obviously, again, my glasses are absolutely insane. Definitely need to give it a minute to cool down. I definitely love my teal that I am. So, that's cute. Yeah, okay, good. I thought okay, well, something you have to deal with, right, guys? Something I have to deal with. So, anyhow, guys, I will officially go ahead and put these on with you guys, and then we're gonna walk on up in there. We're gonna get some really good films. I can already feel it. So, let's go ahead and get on these shoes, and then let's enjoy our trail cam picking place, and then we'll also pick out, like I said, some of those Y sticks today. So, should I do a post celebration video or post? Trying to think. Do I have any? No. What I'm gonna do is wait. No, actually, that'll be cool. Like 2 different poses. So I have this pose in teal. Alyssa, jeez, girl. I have this pose in teal. Right, and then I have my teal bikini in Key West going, right, so yeah, that's what we'll do. Let me go ahead and put these on here. These shoes are freaking amazing, too. And you guys can see, I did a natural disaster, but this doubleheader was 2 totally different ones. So instead of a hurricane doubleheader, it was a hurricane and then a tornado. Alright, guys. Let's get these on here. Well, alrighty then, guys. You guys... Holy cow, guys. That is a coyote. Hey, everyone. Your girl is here. So here I officially am now. I made it to the end. Obviously, you guys can see, turns into a very, very, very nice, massive expanse. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just cut out... obviously, I saw... some bear droppings and some coyote droppings. So I talked about the difference, right? And how far apart everything was, you know. And you have a good chance. But then I walked to the end here and, you know, you have a good chance because the animal droppings are so far apart, like very close. And obviously you knew it was a coyote because of, you know, the rabbit fur in there. And obviously when that happens, you know it's a coyote, because obviously, like I said before, right, coyotes aren't super, super nice, right? It's like, oh yeah, right, I just got a rabbit, right? But let me go ahead and be real nice and proper about it. No, they don't do that, obviously. So, because of that, their droppings, right, can tell you that they're coyote droppings, right? So, yeah, we're gonna walk on in here quite a bit yet. Just wanted to come on and do at least a couple minutes in here until I find a good spot. And then we'll officially go ahead. And like I said, we're going to leave this out here for quite some time. Oh, wait, Alyssa. I hope that's not a hornet's nest, guys. I really hope that's not a hornet's nest. No. You would see the white eggs if it was. So, we're good. So, alright guys. We'll keep walking on up here. And once I get a good spot, I'll let you guys know. Doesn't it look like many other people are in here? There's a red lighter back there. But it's very, very old. And there doesn't seem to be much, obviously, again, from what you can see, right? Like I said, with, you know, you don't have, kind of looks older, right? So, definitely seems like a really, really good spot, guys. So, yeah, like I said, I'll walk on in here by myself, and then, once I find a good spot, I'll let you guys know. Alright, I'll talk to you guys very soon. Guys, this looks like a really freaking good spot. Look. You get to see all the animals coming up and down. And those definitely, well, I guess there's no way those are deer tracks. Well, the deer might come down through here, but for seeing them jumping way up here, I mean, they can do it. Absolutely can jump that high. But I don't know if they would, though. You know? So, again, this is definitely a spot to think about. I obviously saw the one trail cam set of photos one time where a person like put it on a log going across the river. They got some really freaking good films. They got a couple coyotes that were walking with rabbits in their mouth, you know, and chipmunks and all sorts of good tasty treats for those wild canines. So that's what they were doing. So yep, I'll keep walking on in here. Just wanted to show you that is definitely a consideration. Well, guys, my turn is over because look, somebody else has theirs. Bummer, 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 guys. Bummer, bummer. I'll have to try to go somewhere else, guys. What the heck? Wonder, they probably got some pretty freaking good films, you know? Way down there. What the heck, guys? No! I've been had, guys. Bummer, bummer. Bummer, bummer. I'm gonna go see, I think they have the thing to get it through their phone. Let me see. I don't know. I mean, I may have not have gotten on it. I mean, I don't want to risk it. Here, we'll come up behind it and see. Guys, oh, there goes Rough Grouse. Guys, I seriously can't believe that. No. Yeah, is that what that is? I think that's what that is. I can't tell what kind it is. Let me see. Is that Moultrie? I don't know. Guys, see, I'm trying to see where I was and see how wide it is. Do you think I got on it? I don't know. I mean, hey guys, this is whoever chose this is really freaking good. Because, I mean, look at it. Whoa. Here, so let's do it from their trail cam. Right? I mean, look at that, guys. Guys, no. I can't believe that. And I think that's what that arm means. Guys, no. Well, I mean, oh, well, yeah, they can check it from anywhere. I'm gonna double check and see if that arm means from anywhere, and then I guess I'll just have to find a different spot, guys.
Bummer, bummer, bummer. What a bummer Wednesday. So anyhow, I'll talk to you guys soon. Let me go look that up again. Yes, guys, that is what that means. So that is a freaking big time bummer. Oh my god, guys. What the heck? That person literally got me on there, and now I can't put mine out. Bummer, bummer. Guys. If this was Tuesday, it would be, well, no, this is Wednesday, so we'll just say, well, failed another FBI job, right? So, or actually, well, great minds think alike, which caused me to, well, I wasn't really coming out here to be like FBI anyhow, but guys, no. I still don't know if he got me, though. I should have just froze where I was and then just walked straight down and seen. He might not have gotten me, though. Alright, guys, I'll talk to you guys very soon. Well, guys, my phone is officially at 20%, so I'm going to go ahead and put it out on my own now. I'll just take a picture of it, and then that'll be that. I'm still so bummed. Can't believe I got caught. Can you imagine what the person looking at that is going to see? They're going to see this, and they're going to be like, what in God's green earth? Right? Just did a porcupine wham into her boobs or something, right? And then obviously down here, well, there's a nice little gap, right? So, let's keep it out of there, Alyssa. Let's keep it out of the majors. Well, out of the minors. But yeah, anyhow, guys, I'll officially put it in, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Holy cow, guys, that was crazy. Without further ado, I finally have it up. I found a really good spot. Obviously, way back there, I didn't show. I'm not going to go back. But there was, like, a tree, actually, that was, like, pretty tall, and it was at a slant. And I was thinking about just putting it on a tree and then, like, having it at a slant, right? So, like, an aerial view. Since I haven't gotten my Y-sticks yet. But I was like, no, you know what? I found a better place. So, this is where it is. Hidden and tucked way back in here. In all these kind of trees here. And then this is the view, right? So that's the trail cam. And then we got this whole big, vast area. So, definitely looks really, really, really nice. It blends right on in there perfectly, you know? You walk by here too quickly, you won't even know. That's really freaking good. So I'm officially going to go ahead and start it. And then, like I said, we're going to wait quite some time. But yeah, like I said, there was, a couple branches. I was like, wait, why don't I just put this in between two trees and like get like an aerial of like a ravine? It's like, nah, we're not going to do all that. So anyhow, guys, let's start it. Let's get back to Graham. Here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So we are officially home now. I obviously am going to go get Graham her medications. I did want to come on and share that gas is obviously 30 cents cheaper on the way to where I put out my trail cam today. So we're officially going to go ahead and put it out there, or fill up my car with gas. I never shared, but I can actually show it. So, obviously, when Graham paid for that extra room, she actually, like, helped me out, too, obviously. So, she obviously gave me, so she obviously paid for it, right? Well, actually, no, actually, well, yeah, because of my saving and stuff. Well, either way, it's still in the positive for me, because obviously I told the person at the front desk to just recharge my card, and Graham would just give me the money then, because then I could just have it, right? So I obviously, like, she paid for it and then she gave me the money too. So it was only about $70 or no. Yeah, it was about $70 that I actually ended up getting, because obviously she took out rent, and then she, for July, obviously, this month, so she took out rent, and the red shirt that I got for the 4th of July, she had removed that from the payment that she was going to give me. So either way, it's kind of like a nice, even, approximate balance, right? Because I still needed that money to put in the bank to have to pay my credit card bill, and all that stuff. So anyhow, it actually again ended up being 70, and I used, well, about 100 actually, I think. So I put in those 240s, and then I still have 35 in cash. So probably just gonna pay like, probably put $25 in there. That'll definitely cover me for tomorrow. And also then it doesn't come out of my checking account, right? And then hopefully when I get paid tomorrow, obviously we can get that final hotel, and then I can start relaxing a little bit and enjoying the moment, right? So yes. Anyhow, guys, let's officially go get her medications, but that is the wonderfully exciting news, right? So anyhow, guys, let's go get those medications. I'll talk to you guys soon. See right here, as you guys can see, I still got 35, then 35 and 40. Again, it was, like I said, about 70, because she took out, and there was something else that she took out. Obviously, I got it. I can't remember what it was. Was it the skirt, too? I think it might have been the skirt. But anyhow, you guys see. So, yes. And obviously, going off what I had said before, right? That doesn't give me an easy way out, though, right? Because you guys know I'm not about, right? I'm not very fond, right, of people who are capable of not taking the easy way out, but they take the easy way out, right? Not very fond of that, right? I'm, pretty assertive, right? Putting people in their place like that. So, obviously, just because I obviously have that additional, you could say, benefit, right? It doesn't mean that I can just go hog wild, right? You can even play that for, like, the lottery, right? Think of all the people who win big in the lottery, and then, boom, 2 years later, they're broke on the street, right? So, yes, obviously, again, it's a good, like a good, not character build, but it is character building too. But it's, I don't know, like, I don't know the right word, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. Like, it's good financial building, right? And just a lot of other really good buildings, right? To just not see a whole bunch of money and just go hog wild, because again, you can't, right? And even if you did win big, like a life-changing amount of money, like the Powerball, again, you still, though, can't go ridiculously ridiculous, right? So, it's like, you know what? I think I'm just going to pave every helicopter pad, pave them a new pad, just because, there's some chipping on the concrete, right? So I'll just go ahead and just, right, like, Bruno Mars, right? I want to be a billionaire. It's like, here, let me have this, right? Throw out this Mercedes, like, here, let me have this, right? Yeah, so, again, you can't do that, even I can't do that in my state case, too. So, anyhow, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's go fill up my car with gas, and I'll talk to you, and get Grandma's meds. I'll talk to you guys soon. And then I also have to mow the grass when I come back. So, hey, guys. Your girl is here. So, I hear that you found a place for $387. And yes, that is exactly what I did, guys. Place for $387. So, we're officially going to go ahead and fill on up. As soon as this guy's done, we'll get out my cash that's here. I'll show you guys some good old cash. And we'll go ahead and we'll fill on up. So, anyhow, guys, let's keep rolling with today. So, right? I heard you found a place for $387. Right, so does that mean we obsess about all the different combos, right, that can come from $387? How many, like, pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarter combos? Alright, like I said before, whether you deal with your pubes because you keep them or you shave them, right, it's a sex life, right? So instead of sexual health, sexual this, sexual that, we have a sex life. Anyhow, guys, I won't be able to sleep, right? So, anyhow, guys, let's officially keep rolling. Why not switch it up and do the final pass together? You guys can see how high it was. Pretty high. Perfect! Woo! Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So coming to you guys today now. I literally didn't broke my broke is it I don't really know if it's actually breaking, but you guys remember how I shared before, right? With that girl that I tried to help on OnlyFans, right, last year, right? So obviously I told her in my lifetime I've only ever taken 5, right? Because it's really hard, right, sometimes to just really get a good look, right? But obviously I've deleted them, right away, obviously. Um, so obviously this time was a little bit different. I went a little bit too far, right? So obviously you guys know I said before on my page, right? But like there's so many other techniques and things that you can use, right, to protect the most intimate area, right? Obviously, right? But I I I I broke that, so to say. Um, because I did take a picture, but it is enough that it's hard to tell if a certain part of the picture is in the inner, right? The inner pieces. It's really hard to tell, honestly. And I perfected the fireworks just enough, right? Where you can maybe get an idea, right? Because of the angle and everything, maybe how wide, right, a major is, right? Um, but yes, obviously, like I said, I broke my thing, that I shared, right? But yeah, it's absolutely insane, guys. It basically squeezes out, right? Um, well, it actually just goes right on up in, right? So it's swallalalas, yeah. So we're probably not gonna be wearing these. Swimming. We'll find other black ones in the meantime because, yeah. Obviously there is still enough to the imagination, right? Um, that you can't really tell like which part, um, or like how long, how wide, right? There's a lot that's still out there, so I do feel comfortable showing. So yeah, probably show that here at the end, honestly. But yeah, like I said, I'll have to really, 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 really look at it though. Um, so anyhow, guys, like I said, I'll officially go ahead and get going. Can only again show pictures because they are pretty. That's kind of like what I had said with the difference, right, between hard, right, to edit versus um or the difference between hard and something else. I can't remember what I said. But yeah, you guys get the point. So anyhow, I'll talk to you guys later. So there you have it, guys. Actually, what I decided to do was do the blur instead. Just again, keeping my own personal preference. So I did the blur instead. And you guys can see it is insane how much just, yeah, everything is just out there, right? And yeah, let's not do that. So anyhow, guys, I'll officially go ahead though and get going. I will edit this film, or I'm sorry, produce this film, and then it'll start uploading as I'm eating dinner. So, we're having ham, green beans, and potatoes tonight. And other than that, that's about it. So, the next door neighbor just left, obviously. She's in her later years too, like Graham. So, yeah, it's pretty fun. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, it is now officially 6:30, as you guys can officially probably tell. Well, actually, I didn't start the film in time, but they just got done with the 6 to 6:30 news, right? So everybody knows, right? From every CBS station, from Detroit down to Houston, right? And New York to LA, we'll be playing the CBS Evening News very soon, right? So CBS St. Louis, CBS St. Paul, right? CBS Flagstaff, CBS Sacramento, CBS Washington. CBS Columbia, right? WLTX, right? WFOR, WJXX, right? Okay. Anyhow, guys, you guys get the point. What? What, Moo Moo? No! So obviously, yes, guys, like I said, right, with the, right, it's the National News Network, right? So CBS Evening News is on every CBS site. Anyhow, guys, so yes, we'll officially, though, go ahead and get going. Just want to come on and share that. I'll probably go ahead and get this watch charging now, and then probably watch some Atypical. Maybe make my Instagram post, yeah. Make my Instagram post for sure. So, anyhow, guys, thank you again so much for watching today's film. And I'm very happy and excited to see what we get on this trail cam, guys. Before we know it, it'll officially be time to go ahead and get her checked. So, that's what we'll do. Anyhow, guys, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.